Hi, we are basically here to tell you about Elope to Savannah again, and we hope to continue to do a lot of different videos for you guys to give you information and tell you about the company and us and what we do. So we basically exist to let you have a great small wedding, very small, so that you can avoid a lot of the things that happen in big weddings. And
like stress.
Like stress. Yes. So we are here to alleviate all of the stress, take that away from your day, and make it all about you. So in this video, that's basically what we're going to talk about. It's just what we do and how stress-free this experience can possibly be for you.
And why we're different from a traditional wedding planner that still puts a lot of emphasis on what you have to do.
Exactly. So first of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Elizabeth. I am the owner and main photographer, and I have been doing this since 2011, and I've been a photographer for 17 years, and I have worked in all aspects of the wedding industry, from helping out a florist to working in a bridal store to working with a wedding planner that actually was dealing with big weddings with 300 or 400 guests. And I know exactly all the crazy stuff that happens in all aspects of those things. And basically what we do just takes all of that away. So other than that,
I'm Doug. I've been doing this with Elizabeth for a little over 2.5 years. I'm the primary officiant. In other words, it's probably going to be me that does your wedding if you book with us. I'm also the guy who's handling most of the email and most of the web contacts. So there's that. Like I said, I've been doing this about 2.5 years. I have an extraordinarily varied background. I actually have a little bit of a background with a florist as well. But this is absolutely the most fun I could possibly have as a job. If you've seen any of our pictures, generally there's at least one in the album of me throwing my head back and laughing with the couple because we're having a good time, and that's what it's all about. It's not about, I'm going to probably skip ahead here a little bit, but sure. It's not about making sure that Aunt Martha has the meal that she wants and has nice table company. It's not about outdoing your best friend's wedding and putting on a big show for everybody else. Those things have become so standard for our culture, but they take away from the emphasis on the couple. When we do a wedding, it's just us and a couple, maybe a few close friends or family, sometimes not even that, and it's great, and that's what it's all about. They have an intimate experience. We give them a very simple personal ceremony, and then a great set of photographs to remember the day with. And that's pretty much it.
So I have a visual here of what a lot of you guys probably, maybe right now, you're struggling with a list like this with probably over 100 things to check off.
Not sure how well that's going to show up on, but there are a lot of things.
Yeah, it's like a lot. It's like basically it's a whole page. It going from like 10 to 12 months out before your wedding date. It's telling you everything. I mean, it even says tick, 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 like, the clock, that pressure, it's right there. I mean, it's like buying gifts for attendants and parents and your fiance. No, just skip it. Just don't do it. It's just not. I mean, if you want to, that's great. But like, you don't have to do that. That's what we're telling you. It's like, you can get something we said the other day. It was like, you can still have your princess moment on a small scale. And you don't have to do all of these things. Like, one of these steps right here is basically all of our steps right here. Upside down. There we go. Okay. So yes, basically to book a wedding with us, what you have to do is just do these few things. Not all of it.
And you don't have to do it that far in advance. I mean, we do have people who schedule things like we don't accept anything more than a year in advance, but we've got things pretty close to that already. Mm-hmm. Or you could call us up the night before and say, hey, I want to get married tomorrow. And if our schedule is clear, we can do it. No problem.
I mean, you could call us right now. Just send us an email right now, and we might actually be able to get you married later on today.
Yeah. We still got a few hours to do it.
But basically on our list, we have, you just need to get in contact with us, ask any questions you have. Believe me, no question is I mean, we basically,
we've heard it all.
We've heard it all. So, okay, then then we will direct you to a place where you can just book your time, the date, the location, pick the color of your flowers, and then after that, you just plan your trip to Savannah. Plan what you're going to wear, get your Georgia marriage license, either in the county that you live in if you're a Georgia resident, or right here in Chatham County. The courthouse is literally like a block away from where we are right now. We're in Telfair Square, by the way, which is very underused but beautiful square.
I hope you can hear us with the carriage going by. We're not really high tech in this one, so we don't know how good the sound is to begin with.
Right, but and then after that, all you have to do is show up at the date and time and location that you picked out, and then you get married. And the most important thing on here is you have fun. We want you to have fun because so many people do all of these things,
Not fun.
and it's not fun. Like, it's just not fun. There are some people out there that really like this, and if you're one of those people, that's great. We're not for you, but it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be a stressful list where you and your fiance are fighting about things and getting annoyed.
And honestly, it's not just the stress. Let's be realistic. This is probably representative of the average American wedding. The last time I heard about this, and just about 6 months to a year ago, there was a study done. The average American wedding is costing around $32,000. Now, obviously, that's not everybody, but some people obviously are spending a lot more than that for that to be the average. Our most expensive package is like exponentially less than that.
It's less than $1,000.
Well, less than
But you don't have anything that's over $1,000 unless you add, some guests to some of the higher packages.
And after it's all over, you're still going to have a beautiful set of photographs and a great set of memories. And you're not going to be able to tell everybody how stressed out you were beforehand. Now, if that's something you want, no, we're not it for you. But if you really want to just have it be about you and your fiance and a special day in a beautiful, beautiful city, that's it. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, basically, we've kind of covered all of our points like pretty quickly. Like, 'cause it's just like the getting married part. It's really simple.
Oh,
It's
simple.
just like,
When you were talking about the courthouse, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
One of the things that people do, Georgia is especially easy to get married in. There's no waiting period. But so if you want to get your marriage license here locally in Chatham County, if you're coming in from out of state, there's no waiting period. Just make sure you have all your identification. Like she was saying, the courthouse is right downtown, adjacent to the historic district. It's super easy. We have a lot of people who get their marriage license the same day, sometimes within an hour or two of their actual wedding, and it usually works out just fine. Last minute stuff is perfect for Savannah.
It sure is. And yeah, we are going to be doing a bunch of different videos on a lot of different locations that are not used as frequently as some of the other ones. Like I said, we're in Telfair Square right now. It is gorgeous, but hardly anybody ever gets married here. So I'm probably going to do a little video on that later and get some photos up for you guys. But
and also ask us what you want to see in videos. What you know.
Yes.
Even if you haven't booked anything with us, even if you haven't started that process yet, feel free to ask us via our Facebook page, via comments here on the YouTube channel, or email, or any of the number of ways to get in touch with us. Instagram. We are always here to answer questions. This is it. It's just the two of us are the company. We've got a handful of people that are really great that we call on when we need some extra help. But you're generally going to be talking to one of us. Probably me.
Well, you're going to be, yeah, right. I mean, when you're actually corresponding with us, it's mostly going to be him, to be honest. Sometimes I take the reins, but yeah, at your actual wedding, we do have some other officiants and photographers that are awesome and can handle everything just as well as we can. So, I don't know. Do you have any other?
I think we got it.
So yeah, basically, let us know if you have any things that you guys want to hear about or see. We can give you a tour of Savannah via virtual stuff.
Put a camera on the scooter and just zoom around town.
Sure can. But yeah, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We have a blog on WordPress and of course on YouTube. And we will be trying to update this on a fairly regular basis. And just
tell your friends.
Yeah, tell all your friends. Anybody who's looking to get married, and we are here for you. So yeah.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Bye.